The following is a CBS 6 special presentation.
Attend, hut, carry colors, forward, march, flight, halt. Who are we? Medley! Who are we? Medley! We are the Allie Hanover Air Force Junior ROTC program, detachment BA20022, and we'd like to give a big thank you to Present Arms, our veteran.
For those who have served in the United States Armed Forces, today we say thank you. Live from the Virginia War Memorial, this is the Commonwealth's Veterans Day ceremony.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Virginia War Memorial's Veterans Day celebration of service. Yay! That's right. I'm Clay Mountcastle, the director of the Virginia War Memorial, and on behalf of our staff, I'd like to welcome all of you to this glorious, cool fall day to celebrate those who have served our nation. Today, we celebrate our veterans. Yeah. And the commitment that they and their families have made. Today, we acknowledge that we are here in the greatest state, in the greatest nation on earth, largely because generations of Virginians have been willing to step up and to defend us, to fight for us when necessary, and to make it possible to live free and prosperous. Today is about saying thank you. And I start by thanking those participating in today's ceremony. Governor Youngkin, thank you, sir, for being here. And if I may, on a personal note, Governor Youngkin, sir, thank you for making the Virginia War Memorial a priority for you, for your administration, for making our veterans known that they're cared about here in Virginia, and for helping make Virginia the best state in the nation for veterans. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Secretary Crenshaw, thank you for being here today, sir. And Commissioner Zingler, thank you for being here. I want to thank our elected officials for joining us today. Representative McClellan, thank you for being here today. Deputy Secretary Reed, thank you for being here as well. Governor-elect Spanberger, thank you for joining us today. Governor-elect. Lieutenant Governor-elect Hashmi, thank you for being here today as well. Delegate Fowler, I know you're out there because you always are. Thank you for being here today, buddy. And I say it every Veterans Day because it's true. I get excited and inspired to think of those here in attendance. Virginia's soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, coasties, and even the Space Guardians that are out there. Our Blue Star family members, it is so good to have you with us here again. We have friends of veterans and we have people with us and watching today that are simply proud of this country, proud of Virginia, and proud of the men and women who have worn the uniform. Believe it or not, we are often asked the question here at the memorial, what is a veteran? How do you define it? But I much prefer the question, who is a veteran? Because a veteran is a person, a son, a daughter, a father or mother. Veterans are from every walk of life, every financial, ethnic, and cultural background. If you look at the walls of the Shrine of Memory here at the memorial, you will see names from Virginia's biggest cities, and smallest towns. A veteran is that old guy in the grocery store proudly wearing his USS Claxton hat, or the high school football coach who is known to use a choice word or two at halftime, or the elementary school teacher who can tell her students about what she saw in the Middle East, or it's your neighbor, your auto mechanic, or your trusted buddy. For all the varied personalities of veterans, they are unified by a common thread. They all stepped up and swore to defend this nation at the cost of their lives if need be. A veteran is someone who stepped up for you and me. And that, my friends, is worth celebrating. So thank you all again for being here, and let's continue with our celebration of service. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to be led by our Commissioner of the Virginia Department of Veteran Services and U.S. Navy veteran, Chuck Zingler. Sir.
Thank you. Please do me the honor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
And now we'll ask you to stand again if possible. Absolutely. And we are now going to have our national anthem performed by the combined Northside Chorale and 8th grade choir, all the way from Roanoke.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Now, we do a lot of wonderful events here at the Virginia War Memorial throughout the year. And just last Friday, we were able to host the 250th birthday celebration for the U.S. Marine Corps here at the War Memorial. Hoorah! And front and center in that great event was our Secretary of Veterans and Defense Affairs, Craig Crenshaw. Now, I have seen Secretary Crenshaw fired up to serve our veterans on a number of occasions, like our Hill of Heroes event or the various ceremonies that we do here. But last Friday, let me tell you, he was a bit more fired up than usual because he got to really be a Marine again. Okay, I understand once a Marine, always a Marine. And Secretary Crenshaw certainly embodies that Semper Fi mentality, even when he's sharply dressed in a suit. But here to offer his comments on Veterans Day and to introduce our keynote speaker is the Honorable Craig Crenshaw.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Clay. You always make me look good, so I appreciate it. Again, thanks for this kind introduction. And Clay, thank you for keeping the memories alive of all whose names are up in the shrine. What you do is important. And again, thank you for that effort. You know, today our military is spread across the globe doing our nation's bidding, providing opportunity for democracy for those nations who believe in a democratic process as a form of governing. You can find our service members in every geographical location standing to watch, working with our partner nations in areas such as, and commands as United States Central Command, Indo-Pacific Command, European Command, and others, just to name a few. However, today we pause. We pause and reflect to say thank you. Thank you to our veterans and their families for the many sacrifices made to this country. So Clay mentioned about veterans, who those veterans are. Let me kind of extend that a little bit. So who are these veterans that we speak so highly of? The ones who pick up and bear the burden of this grateful nation in times of conflict. They come from rural areas. They come from urban inner cities. They come from the farmlands. They've come from many places across this great country. They are the ones who had a desire to be part of something much bigger than themselves, not seeking fame, not seeking glory, not seeking fortune, but having a principle of doing the right thing and a protective spirit. So no matter what inspired them to want to serve, they all had a common bound of patriotism and public service. And I would tell you, they were and they are good. Every year, we Virginians and all Americans honor those who have worn the uniform of our armed forces. Our veterans continue to serve our Commonwealth every day. They are woven in the fabric of every community and every neighborhood and are helping to shape the character of each. So to our veterans, you have stood to watch. You have stood to watch with courage. You stood to watch with dignity. You stood to watch with honor and with conviction. You have given it to a younger generation who have learned from what your teaching were and your success. The way we fight, the way we train can be directly attributed to your leadership, which transcends generations. You have marked a straight line that should be followed. They now have the watch. We remember our veterans from generation past. We welcome a new generation of veterans to our communities, and we thank our future veterans still serving at home and abroad. Now, however, honoring our veterans community here in Virginia is special. As the Secretary of Veteran Defense Affairs, we had focused direction from the governor. He clearly stated, raise the bar. Raise the bar how veterans are supported, how veterans transition, how veterans receive medical care, how veteran family receive service. Again, raise the bar. That focus never changed. This was a promise made by the governor. This was a promise kept by the governor. Governor, the bar has been raised. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. What an honor it is to all be together on this beautiful day. A reminder that we have all 4 seasons in Virginia. It's one of the reasons why we love her so dearly. I want to thank Secretary Crenshaw, or might I say, Major General Secretary Crenshaw. What an honor it has been to serve with you. What an honor it has been to see that every day you come to serve others. What an honor it has been to see you build a team and to deliver. And yes, sir, what an honor it has been to see you raise the bar. We were just here, as you've heard, a few days ago, celebrating the 250th birthday of our great United States Marine Corps. Extraordinary men and women that wore the eagle, the globe, and these men and women also wore the anchor. It stood for a moment of celebration, and today we move forward and celebrate every single man and woman who has worn the cloth. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. What a gathering we have in front of us. I want to add my welcome to the combined Northside High School choir from Roanoke. Thank you for being here today. I'd also like to welcome Governor-elect Spanberger, Lieutenant Governor-elect Hashmi, Congresswoman McClellan, and all who continue to serve. As I look around this extensive crowd, I see so many men and women who continue to believe in service. Thank you to all of you. It's wonderful to stand here with all of you, to come together as a Commonwealth to express a sentiment that oftentimes is left out in our daily lives, the sentiment of gratitude. And so to every man and woman who has worn the uniform of the United States of America, I want to say one very clear thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To all of our veterans, to all of our active duty military, and to your families, thank you. What an honor it is also to gather here at this extraordinary memorial. The Virginia War Memorial hosts, explains, celebrates, honors, and once again is a place that we can gather. And most importantly, it is the epicenter of gratitude, a place where we can reflect, a place where we can respect all of those who have come before us and all of those that continue to serve. Dr. Mountcastle, from the day that I had the great honor of being sworn in as governor, your stewardship of this memorial has continued to inspire me and so many others. And I want to thank you for loving this place in such an amazing way. This war memorial is more than a place of bricks and mortar. It's a place that allows us to remember and honor. And we offer our most heartfelt gratitude to American heroes who deserve it. But it's also because each of these heroes makes our country, makes our Commonwealth, and makes our communities simply better. We are better because of you. You make each and every one of us a better person, a better citizen, and most importantly, a better American. Veterans like my grandfather, Glenn Youngkin, who I think about frequently, who taught me that there is a place for everything and everything has a place. Veterans like my amazing wife, Suzanne's father, Tom, who continues to mentor and guide our children as if they were his own. Heroes like Mr. Wilson, who I grew up 2 houses down on the right from. Mr. Wilson put on his uniform every day and went to work, and he inspired me to be a better person. I also went home in the evening when Mr. Wilson would say, "Glenn, it's time to go home." And I would say, "Yes, sir, it is." This is what our veterans do. They serve, they inspire, and yes, they make us better. Today we will celebrate an amazing family, the Virginia War Memorial Military Family of the Year. Mark and his wife, Uniqueness Garner. Your family's full legacy of service, one that spans across generations and across the globe, is the important reason why we recognize you, because it is generations, and it is a globe, and it is your family that has served so well. It's why we honor heroes like our Blue Star families and heroes like our Gold Star families who sacrifice so much. One of the clear realities is when one in a family serves, everyone in that family serves. And that's why we celebrate our student essay contest winners today, Elenia Burkhoff and Sarah George. I want to thank the two of you for not only illuminating the extraordinary respect that you have for your fathers, one in the Army and one in the Marine Corps, but also your efforts to helping your peers and younger Virginians understand the full weight of service. And of course, to Commissioner Chuck Ziegler, thank you. Thank you for your service, sir. And to so many others like Joyce Reed, Brigadier General Todd Hubbard, thank you all for your service. You see, we come together today in freedom. And freedom is often an afterthought in our day-to-day lives, and yet we constantly have to remind ourselves of a basic truth, that freedom is not free. We come together today on the 69th consecutive Veterans Day ceremony that's held here at the Virginia War Memorial. And we come together today on this particular date because of what happened 107 years ago today. 107 years ago today, in a railroad car in a forest in northern France, an armistice was signed, and the guns went silent. At the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month of the year, the armistice went into effect, and World War I finally came to an end. After over 4 years of the most brutal fighting that this world has, or hopefully will, ever know, the armies laid down their arms, and so many were laid to rest. It was hoped, as we know, that this gruesome conflict would indeed be the war to end all wars. It was hoped the terrible toll that this great war took meant that never again would so many need to be taken from their homes and put on the field of battle. And of course, we know those hopes were not realized. Since the First World War, but since the first shot of our struggle for independence rang out in Lexington and Concord, one essential truth has been at the heart of America's story. That is that freedom is not free, and men and women fight to defend those freedoms. Preserving liberty comes at a high and precious cost, and our veterans fully understand that. And yet, when the question was asked, whom shall I send? Our heroes put their hand up and said, send me. For 250 years, Americans have counted on men and women from every generation to answer a call higher than any other, the call to serve our nation in uniform. And since the first days of our founding, when Congress chose the native son of Virginia, George Washington, to lead a band of farmers, shopkeepers, and inn owners who formed our first militia, America's military heroes have fought to defend our country, our values, and our way of life. They and their families have borne unbelievable hardships while serving, a service born out of love of country and dedication to duty. This courage and fortitude in the face of adversity is the foundation for our freedom. the foundation for our prosperity, and the foundation for our peace. It is the willingness to sacrifice and put others before yourself that we honor today. For 250 years, Virginia has been at the forefront of this legacy, a legacy that grows stronger day by day. We are proud to be the home to nearly 700,000 veterans and their families here in Virginia. It's the highest percentage of veterans per population in any state in America. 1 out of 10 adults in Virginia is a veteran, and that makes me so proud to be a Virginian with you. We want Virginia to be the very best state to live and work and raise a family. And we want it to be the very best state for our veterans to retire. We want you to retire here, providing great strength and spirit to our communities, to our Commonwealth, and to our nation. Our veterans and their spouses are a primary reason that Virginia is the best place to live and work and raise a family today. And keeping our veterans here and providing pathways to prosperity is not only good for our veterans, but it's good for Virginia. We owe our veterans and your families a tremendous debt, a debt that we can never fully repay. And while we can never repay this debt for thousands of Virginia veterans who go from active duty service to civilian life each year, we can do everything in our power to make that transition as smooth and as successful as possible. But this is what our collective mission has been: to make the Commonwealth the #1 state in America for veterans, the #1 state for our veterans to live and work, raise their families, and yes, retire. I have to say, recently, we were named the top state in America who cares most about our veterans. I love that designation. Caring for our veterans is an emotion, it's an action, and it's a sentiment. We've worked together over the last few years in order to fulfill that call on all of us. And the work we've done, which has included so many here and around the great Commonwealth, has been aimed at fulfilling that very mission. On Veterans Day last year, we came together and launched the Virginia Veterans Network to provide a one-stop shop for our veterans to find every single support available in the Commonwealth, a gold standard, a service that you all deserve. Since last year's launch, the Virginia Veterans Network has already enrolled 45,000 users. To all of our veterans and your families, if you haven't enrolled in the Veterans Virtual or Veterans Network, I invite you to go to your local DVS and do so, or just come online, because you deserve the support that's provided. We also went to work to make sure that our veterans' retirement pay was not taxed, up to $40,000. This is not a tax relief package for you. It's an expression of our gratitude for your sacrifice. It's our moment to say thank you. Thank you, and that we want you here in Virginia living your life. Reducing a tax burden is just one way for us to express that sentiment. We've worked together in the Virginia Military Survivors and Dependents Education Program to make sure that both survivors and dependents of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, or who are 90% service-connected disabled, where their dependents can attend schools free of tuition. In 2022, there were 4,450 participants. Today, there's nearly 10,000. My friends, Virginian, we want to say thank you to all of you. This is about a state that deeply, deeply cares for our veterans, a state that understands that we are better because of you, a state that understands that when you choose where you want to live the rest of your life, we want you to choose Virginia. And we also know that one of the challenges of aging is finding the right care as you head into that next stage of your life. And therefore, we in Virginia doubled the number of veteran care centers in the Commonwealth. And with the opening of the Jones and Cabocoy Veterans Care Center in Virginia Beach in 2023, and the forthcoming grand opening of the Puller Veterans Care Center in Fauquier County, we will do exactly that. Our Veterans Care Centers stand for something. They stand for our lifelong dedication to your lifelong service. Most recently, the Davis and McDaniel Veteran Care Center in Roanoke was recognized in 2025 as one of the top 5 nursing homes in Virginia. My friends, we have a standard of excellence that we must always maintain because our veterans deserve our thanks. What our veterans remind us of every day is that we live in the greatest nation on earth, one nation under God. Our nation founded on the idea that we are all created equal and endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, and among them are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Our veterans so firmly believed and believe in this nation that they answered the call to serve here in uniform. They answered that call to serve, and now we must answer the question of whether we as Virginians, we as Americans, can live up to and are worthy of that service and that sacrifice. And the answer is that we must. We answer it by singing our national anthem loudly, by pledging our allegiance boldly, and by saluting our flag daily. We answer it by teaching our children values like honor and duty, and telling the stories of those who best embody those values. We honor the lives of those who have served and sacrificed so much for our freedom by the manner in which we live our own lives. And therefore today, we say thank you. Thank you to America's veterans. Thank you to America's heroes. May God bless you. May He bless every veteran here in the Commonwealth and across our country. May He bless every man and woman who has worn the uniform of the United States of America, and may He bless their families. And we pray that He would put a hedge of protection around every U.S. service member who's still standing guard and keeping watch at the post around the world. May God bless each of you. May He continue to bless the Commonwealth of Virginia. And may He always bless these great United States of America. Thank you.
Now we have a selection of special music. The Northside Middle School 8th grade choir will present a special piece called On Veterans Day.
Sacrifice to serve our nation. You
Veterans Day. And so we thank you, and so we honor you for all your sacrifice. We honor you on Veterans Day. And so we thank you, and so we honor you. You are the heart and soul of America, and we are a grateful nation. We remember on Veterans Day.
Again, beautiful, beautiful. I spoke earlier of being grateful for our veterans, and that sentiment surely extends to our military families. We're very familiar with the meaning of service and sacrifice. It's an unpredictable, taxing, and often very difficult life. And it produces some of the toughest moms and dads in our community. And there can be no doubt that the strength and might of the U.S. military is due in large part to the strength and resilience of our military family members. I know we have a number of Blue Star families with us today, and I want you to know that we greatly appreciate your service and sacrifice, and we are very proud of you. In the spirit of keeping military families at the forefront of our minds throughout the year and honoring them, here at the Virginia War Memorial, we began a program 3 years ago to recognize one military family from Virginia each year as our annual Inspire Military Family of the Year. And it was earlier this year that our staff met Army Sergeant First Class retired Mark Garner Sr., who was supporting one of our education programs. And in doing, we were introduced to a family with many generations of service and many family members in uniform. You see, Mark Sr. served 22 years in the Army. Mark's father, Sidney Garner, served in the Army. Mark's uncle, Duval Garner, served in the Army. Mark's brothers, Terry and Troy, both served in the Army. Mark's son, Mark Jr., served 23 years in the Army. Mark's daughter-in-law, Trina Garner, served in the Army. Mark's daughter, Oriana, is currently an officer in the Army National Guard in D.C. I think you're seeing a pattern here. But it wasn't all Army. Mark's son-in-law, Ronan Black, served in the U.S. Air Force, and his niece, Shatoya Garner Childress, served with the Air Force for 22 years. Without a doubt, the Garner family exemplifies the idea of service to the country, and they have sacrificed much in doing so over so many years, touching so many lives. We greatly appreciate this Virginian family's love of country and willingness to serve. And so I'm very honored to announce the Garner family as the Virginia War Memorial's Inspire Military Family of the Year, and ask them to please be stand and recognized. Thank you. Education is central to our mission here at the Virginia War Memorial, and we love seeing what students from Virginia's schools can produce. I'm very proud to introduce our 2025 annual Veterans Day Essay Contest winners. Our contest this year was made possible by support from the Military Order of the Purple Heart, and we greatly appreciate the Order's dedication to the War Memorial, our students, and our veterans. The theme this year was to write about a Virginian veteran who inspired No. Our middle school winner is Elena Burkhoff, an 8th grade student from Lunsford Middle School in Loudoun County. Elena wrote about her father, Ross, who served in the U.S. Army, deployed to Afghanistan, and recently published his experiences. Congratulations, Elena. Please stand. Thank you. Our high school essay winner is Sarah George, a senior at Gretna High School, way down in Pittsylvania County. Sarah also wrote about her father, a Marine Corps Master Sergeant with 21 years of service, who through his service has inspired Sarah to pursue a career as a flight surgeon. Congratulations, Sarah. Please stand. Thank you. And thank you to you students and all the students who participated in this year's contest. So it's Veterans Day. And now that means it's service medley time. The Northside High School Chorale will perform the service medley with the official song from each branch of the armed forces. And we ask that when veterans in attendance stand when you hear your branch song to be recognized. Now, if you haven't seen this before, we'll have the songs performed. This is the first time we've had them sung, at least since I've been here, so I'm very much looking forward to this. You'll see veterans stand. Please acknowledge them when they stand. Marines will stand and bark. That's something that they do. In addition, everybody else will probably just stand. But with that, it's time for the Veterans Day medley from the Northside High School Chorale.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Terrible we have done, fight to build the battle's front, and the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count on their cadence on and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. We're always ready for the call. We place our trust in thee. Through surf and storm and howling gale, I shall offer the sea. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame, our
Awesome. Thank you so much. Northside, you better watch out. You're going to have to come back every year if you keep doing this well. That was wonderful. Finally, the Northside Chorale will perform a special song to close out our ceremony entitled Bless Our Troops.
We humbly pray, keep them safe both night and day, give them light where'er they roam, guide their way till they come home. Bless our troops, their comfort keep, when they wake and when they sleep, calm their fear, and when they yearn, keep them safe till they return. Keep them safe till they return.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you all. Again, it's such a pleasure to have you join us on today. It shows us that you care. It shows us that honoring our veterans, honoring service is important to you. And that makes us at the War Memorial feel like we're doing the right thing by having you here. This is one of my favorite things to do, to stand here at this podium and look out amongst those that join us, see the hats, see the American flags, and know that we're all here for that combined purpose. It's pride, it's love of country, and it feels absolutely wonderful. And I gotta say, sir, representing with the special hat, the Buffalo Soldier, I love it when you're here, sir. Thank you so much. I tell you what, best hat in the crowd. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So again, thank you all. Thank you, Governor Youngkin, for your remarks. Thank you, Secretary. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you for being here. Thank you once again to the Northside High School Chorale for making this a wonderful ceremony. And thank all of you for being with us today. Those watching the ceremony at home on CBS 6 will now be taken to a special presentation on the Virginia Veterans Network, and means to connect veterans with services the Commonwealth provides. For those here at the memorial, we will soon move inside to warm up a little bit. What I'm going to ask at this time is, if we have our Military Family of the Year, please return to the art gallery. If we also have our essay contest winners, to go ahead and move back into the art gallery. We're going to allow Governor Youngkin a few moments to move in and meet our families and have a few photos taken. So if we give those a minute to go in there, and then we invite everybody to enter the Virginia War Memorial. Check out our newest Veterans Art exhibit that we have just installed in our Veterans Art Gallery, called An Ode to the Warrior Class, the artwork of Michael Solovey. But really, again, this is your War Memorial. Today, the Virginia War Memorial will be open until 6 p.m. Stay for a while. Look at our exhibits. Visit the Shrine of Memory. See the nearly 12,000 names of Virginians that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Because today, obviously, we celebrate those that have served and made that